Hey everyone, and welcome back to FYK. Today, we're taking a trip through time to a land of extravagant fashions, fierce monarchs, and shocking customs, Tudor England. This period, roughly from 1485 to 1603, was a fascinating and sometimes brutal era. Get ready for 10 surprising facts about Tudor England that might just shock you. Number 1. Fashion was fierce and fragrant. We all know the iconic image of Queen Elizabeth I with her elaborate ruffs and towering collars. But Tudor fashion wasn't just for royalty. Everyone, from nobles to commoners, loved to dress up in bright colors, rich fabrics, and layers upon layers of clothing. They even used strong perfumes, which weren't always the most pleasant. Number 2. Hygiene. Not so much. Speaking of unpleasant smells, Tudor hygiene practices left a lot to be desired. Bathing was a rare treat. People relied on perfumes and scented cloths to mask their body odor. Thankfully, times have changed. Number 3. 6 wives for one king. King Henry VIII was famous for his 6 wives. Catherine of Aragon's 20-year marriage ended due to his heir obsession, sparking religious reform. And Boleyn, wife number 2, only reigned 3 years before a beheading on trumped-up charges. Jane Seymour, wife 3, tragically died after childbirth but provided the longed-for son. Anne of Cleves' marriage lasted 6 months due to Henry's lack of interest. Catherine Howard, wife 5, met a similar fate to Anne Boleyn for alleged infidelity. Finally, Catherine Parr, his last wife, outlived the king and offered stability in his later years. Number 4. Public executions were entertainment. Life in Tudor England was harsh, and punishments were often brutal. Public executions were a common form of entertainment, with crowds gathering to watch beheadings, hangings, and even burnings. Not exactly a day at the park. Bear baiting, a royal pastime. Believe it or not, bear baiting, where a bear is set loose in a pit and attacked by dogs, was a popular form of entertainment for the Tudors. Even royalty enjoyed this cruel sport. Thankfully, it's long gone. Number 6. Tudor feasts, a gluttonous display. Tudor meals were massive feasts, with courses upon courses of food. Meat, fish, pastries, and even jellies were all served in abundance. However, most people couldn't afford such luxuries, and many lived on a basic diet of bread, porridge, and ale. Number 7. Shakespeare wasn't the only wordsmith. William Shakespeare is considered the greatest writer in the English language, but literacy was actually on the rise during the Tudor period. More people were learning to read and write, paving the way for a flourishing of literature and theater. Number 8. Inventions abounded. The Tudor period saw a surge in invention and exploration. The printing press revolutionized communication. New shipbuilding techniques allowed for longer voyages, and scientific discoveries were made at a rapid pace. Number 9. Childhood wasn't exactly a fairy tale. Children in Tudor England didn't have the carefree lives we might imagine. Many children worked from a young age to help support their families, and life expectancy was much lower than it is today. Number 10. Superstitions ruled the day. People in Tudor England were very superstitious. They believed in witches, ghosts, and lucky charms. They even used astrology to make important decisions. So there you have it. 10 surprising facts about Tudor England that might just shock you. This fascinating period in history was a time of great change, innovation, and social upheaval. For more such content, subscribe to FYK channel now.